Hey, what's up, everyone? We're back with blueprints, and my microphone's falling down. Alright, 1 second. Better. Excellent. Okay, cool. So, let's see here. Where were we at last time? I think we got a couple new rooms. We're on day 21. We unlocked the armory. Did we get something else? I don't recall now. That's okay. Today I think we're getting to the antechamber. I think that's the goal for today. I feel like we've got enough resources built up. Shouldn't be impossible unless we get really, really unlucky. So that's my full focus. We're going to ignore other clues and puzzles for now. I think we need to get to that antechamber to get more progress in the game. Alright, what have we got? What have we got? Well, that is an interesting collection of things now, isn't it? Which one of these helps us get to the end? Maybe we just take the shelter. We're starting with diamonds anyway. Shelter will protect us from the red rooms, which feel like they could really kill a run if they're real bad. And I mean, I guess we could set the clock. Let's see here, day 21. So it should be November 28th. If I'm remembering correctly. November 28th. And let's just set it for like 11 a.m. to be safe. Alright. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But that means that we have the red room protection. Got some coins, got some gems. We've got 65 steps, probably 64 once we get inside. Yeah. Alright, so this is what we got to work with. Let's see what we can find. I think we draft the parlor first this time around. Ooh. Finally, we get an extra item in the parlor. Nice. Alright, and these gems will be very useful later on if we get them. Alright, gems are not in blue box, maybe. Their two statements are both true. That's false. So that's impossible. Gems are in the white box. Okay. Gems are in the blue box, gems are in the white box. Oh, gems are not in the blue box. Okay, so that could be true and that could be true. And that has to be false, so. try this. Nope. Darn, that would have been really useful. Okay, gems are in the white box. Gems are not in the blue box, so that must have been also false. Okay, well, whatever. It's a shame, but whatever. Let's grab the gem. There's a chest in here for later. Ooh. I mean, I prefer to not use that. Do we use the shelter for the chapel? Feels like a waste. I think we just go patio. Like, maybe that's suboptimal, but it lets us get into this corner here. And just grab the pantry. See if we can't get some steps and some gold early on. Okay. So not the best start to the run, but that's okay. Let's see if this has a sledgehammer for us. Yeah, it does. I'll take it. And I'll take the running shoes. And I'll take a gem, because it's day 21, everything's half price. And there's 3 gems. Everything works out in the end. Okay. Ooh, security. That's tempting. Let's go ahead and pick that up. If we got the power box, that'd be super useful. Let's get a key. Do we want to mess with this right now? What options have we got coming off here? Let's leave that for now. Oh, coupon book. Apparently it's the day to buy things. So if we prioritize money, that'll be useful. Silver key is nice. Ivory dye is nice. Sure, let's go observatory. Interesting. I wonder if the sail stacks with the other sail. Fascinating. Okay. Well, let's see what we get. Okay, none of those are great. There we go. Passageway, yes please. Dark room would have been nice, but I would like the steps early on. Maybe we'll get a dark room here. Nope. Redraw. Ooh, armory. Ooh, foundation. Does not reset each day. Okay. I'm interested. Well, that doesn't look trustworthy. Okay, I can't just jump down. That's fair. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Sure, drawing room, why not? One day I'll figure that puzzle out. Not right now. Oh, and laboratory. Okay. Well, we got the West Hall, we got the chapel. We got the lab. The lab is probably going to be useful. But it's also using up our last gem. Why not? We'll risk it. Nothing extra exciting here. That 3 gold for every red room in your house might be useful since we're actually able to pick some of them. The key is also useful though. I think we're definitely going with that. Sure. I said we were doing a money run. Guess we're doing a money run. Well, kitchen. Okay. Terrace is the only one we can actually pick. That does give us food. That's something. And steps. That's also something. Alright, we need that passageway to pay off. Otherwise, this is going to look very silly. Ah, silver key. Cloister, gymnasium, and conference room. Yeah, let's do the cloister. We get that one for free. That's nice. Dark room. We can do dark room now. Yeah, let's do that. Dark room has a gem in it. And whatever the heck that is. Hello. Oh. Well, okay then. Well, crud. Do we want to go down the elevator or do we want to try to get to the antechamber? Because we said we're going to do the antechamber. Let's see here. I think we keep going, and if we get stuck, then at least we have something to go back to. Try to change. Boiler room. Hopefully this isn't locked. Okay. I gotta go chapel. That's fine. Really need gems at this point. Next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. Next time you enter boudoir, get 10 steps. Do we have either of those? Hallway closet. No, okay. Well, hello. Sleeping mask. Okay, cool. Diary is locked. Okay. Upgrade disc, like that. That's someone. It's also someone. Okay. Can't rotate these things. They feel like they should be rotatable. I keep trying, but they do not rotate. Does it never end? Okay. That's it, huh? Oh. There's a queen in here. Well, billiards room gives us stuff. West Wing Hall keeps the hallways open. Well, we need keys, so we should probably just take this. Alright. +8 is 8. 2 times 10. 14, 10. That's 2. There it is. 8, right? 12, 4. Yep, 8, 16. Divided by 16 is 1. Alright, cool. Well, that'll help a little bit, hopefully. Need those gems, though. Courtyard is nice. Especially if it gives us some items. Well, it gives us a box. We got gems in here? Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Now we've got some stuff. Music room. Hallway. I mean, we've got plenty of doors going to the right already. Cool. 3 gold for each red room in your house. Oh, I can still have one more red room before it kicks in with the actual negative effects. Secret garden key? Maybe. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's open up this door. Okay. Now. Do I risk it and just go through the door and try to get there in 2? Or do I go look for some dice to try to give me a little bit better of a chance? Well, that does spread fruit through the house. So I could run back and see what happens if I go off the cloister. I think we'll do that, because I also would like using this upgrade disc before I forget about it. Go down through here. Pick that up. Then down, right, okay. No fruit in here? No, okay. Alright, what do we get? Okay. Gain 8 steps. Oh, fascinating. That's nice, but requires backtracking. That's nice, but it feels pretty situational given that I feel like we draft the nursery pretty early. Maybe we just get the buffed nursery. I mean, it's only 3 steps, but it's 3 steps per bedroom. Feels pretty good. Alright. Any fruit in here? No. Any fruit in here? Doesn't look like it. Anything out on the terrace that we can see from here? Fair enough. Finding a shovel would be helpful. That's okay. We'll get there. Ah, secret passage, okay. Or gymnasium. Let's do something silly. Let's take the secret passage to a red room. Those are none of the useful ones. Wonder what the shelter does in this case. Let's find out. Does that mean that they're just not locked? Yeah, cool, okay. And a lockpick, okay. That's actually super useful. Select a floor-planted draft, okay. Veranda, sure. Hey, here we go. Now we're talking. Plus feet. Plus coin. Laboratory. How many more items do we actually need at this point? Does that include keys? Probably includes keys. Let's do the planetarium. Hopefully that's not a huge mistake. Let's get the code check. Get those keys out of circulation. Ideally, what I want to do is workshop some stuff and leave it in there so it's the upgraded version of whatever I'm looking for. But we need to find the workshop first, and I'm pretty sure it takes gems, so probably should have swung by the foundation first. Yeah, let's go back. We're wasting some steps, but hopefully between the foundation and the terrace, we'll find something that makes it worthwhile. Alright, now you had a few spots in here. Right, yeah. Alright, there's some coins. I don't think the terrace actually has dig spots in it. So here's what we're going to try. We'll go back to the entryway. Save some steps going through that room. think it's probably a good time to turn down security. Okay. That's probably fine. All right. Now, we go through here. We go through here. We can take care of our gem problem. And just maybe we can pick up some steps along the way. Alright, that didn't work out. That didn't work out either. That's right. Okay. Let's go back through this way. Just to see if there's any food lying around. Nope. No food in here. No food that I can see in there. Alright. Back to where we were. Now if we get the courtyard to give us the locksmith, that would be helpful. Because we have the lock picks, but that's hardly a guarantee. Oh, banana. Showroom and the armory. Okay. Well, the showroom at least keeps things going. But we don't have the gold for it. I really want to see what the armory is. Think we have to take this just in case. Right. Also, that gives us money. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you will start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. May rotate the first 3 draft. Okay. Okay. Alright. Right. Okay. Well then. Let's pick up that moon pendant. Why the heck not? We'll go see if we can get through the secret garden. And if not, we'll go back and take a look at that foundation. Alright, well, that solves that then. Now we get to go explore whatever the elevator goes to. What if this has to be powered? I don't think I turned the boiler room to power this, but it is connected, I'm pretty sure. Ooh. And there's a disc. Elevator call button is locked behind by electronic keycard, okay. And that's the basement door, right, which I can't get to because I don't have the basement key yet. Okay, that's fine. We got an upgrade disc. We're gonna start with 2 items tomorrow, which is nice. I wonder if they can be the microchips. That'd be kind of annoying. Alright. Where's the closest computer? And is it on the way to the planetarium? Laboratory's closest. And not that direction. Yeah, I'm real bad with directions in this game. Okay. What does the bunk room turn into? We have exactly 2 hallways when drafting this room. Double your coins. Oh. Interesting. Hallways is probably the most likely. Like, how many green rooms and bunk rooms do I normally draft in a normal day? By the time I get the bunk room. But also, how many keys do I normally have when I draft the bunk room? Like, we know that we start with gold, so... And we also start with gems. I feel like this one. Maybe that's a mistake, but... At least we know that we're going to have something that presumably increases if we keep getting more allowance. And that will give us the ability to increase our money as time goes on. Hopefully, take advantage of doubling that money exponentially. Alright. And call it a day here. Not bad for a pretty short run. Coin purse and the shovel starting out. Cool. Shovel is actually a great one to start out with. If we get, like, one of the actual useful shed options. What have we got? What have we got? Yes, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, root cellar. Showing up exactly on time. Now, is there anything useful in here? Key, like that. Okay. Turn up like that. Coin, that's fine. There, coin, that's fine. There, coin. Okay. Sweet. Oh yeah, the coin purse, so we get an extra. Nice. Not bad, not bad at all. Let's see if we can do some damage with these things. Yeah, that saved all the steps that I took to get there too. Neat. Okay, let's see here. Let's go den. Alright, the foundation is on the map now. I have to remember that. And from the den... Ooh, let's get the nursery early on. Cool. That should save us some steps down the line. Commissary's pretty useful. Chapel's not bad. Yeah, let's get the chapel. We can sort of afford to waste a gold here and there. Especially if it gives us stuff. Nice. Yeah, not bad. I'll pay a gold for, what, 16 steps? Let's grab security. Okay. Let's grab laboratory. Yeah. I could draft a shop room. Probably add 1 gold chair allowance. I mean, how many bedrooms are there that I have to draft after my second? Like, I'd prefer to draft the bedrooms, probably. Shop rooms are all pretty useful, though. Or I could do this one. There's no guarantee I'll get gems. If we get a good run, we'll have to get gems at some point. Maybe we just risk it on that. It's a little iffy, but I'm being optimistic. It's always turned out terrible for me in the past, but that's okay. Get that sandwich. Then we can get to here, which has dig spots. Shovel's not really helping today. Do the billiard room. Get some more keys. Divide by 10. 3 again. 20. 60, 10. Yeah. Okay. Well, at least it's consistent. Ooh. Ooh. Well. Both those are good. Guess the parlor? So I feel like the parlor's a lot more common. Maybe I should have taken the wine cellar. Oh well. I think the wine cellar is definitely more uncommon. Alright. Alright. Okay, so let's assume that this is true, because that's the only one that actually gives a location. We could do that one and that one. So that could be true and that could be true. That could be false, which means it's in there. If that's true, then that may be true. Okay. Yeah. Should be this one. Okay. Now what have we got? Commissary, huh? Or storeroom. Or a hallway closet. I don't have money for the commissary, so that's not really useful. The storeroom, let's go with the closet. Yeah, cool. That's actually going to be very helpful, in theory. I don't know, I feel like when I've had the compass before, it hasn't actually helped me go north at all. So maybe I'm just imagining things, but got pretty far on this west side. Let's go back to the beginning since we have so many steps anyway. Try going the other direction. What do we get if we go this way? Pool. Pool's nice. Locker room, sauna, and pump room. We do need the pump room. Sure. Let's get this early. Why not? Oh, and money. Now maybe, just maybe, Conservatory is going to be useful later on, but I don't think we need it for this run. Reading nook is good. Magnifying glass. We do still need to buy all the other books in the bookstore too. And library is not useful right there, so storeroom. Okay. Well, we're racking up resources. Let's see what we've got going this way. Hallway. Passageway. Awesome. Corridor. Oh, pump room. Yes. That's what I need. Okay. Oh. I thought that was 4 down. Maybe we only need 1 more up? Let's see here. Reservoir. Both of you are full. That's going to be a problem. So, we put this... back in the pool. Okay. Then can we put the aquarium in here? I'll put that in the pool. Then we take 2 more out of the aquarium. And then we pull. Nope, crap. That's fine. It's fine. We go this way. I want to try to get it to this level right here. So that should work. Now we just need to go down to that reservoir at some point and see where that boat is. Also, where the heck are we? Alright, we got a planetarium, we got a drawing room. So a drawing room, I think we need the extra draws. None of those are super useful. Dining room's not bad. Sure. Okay. Armory, yes, finally. Finally show up in a good location. Okay. Cool. Very neat, very atmospheric. You got a knight in here. Oh. Per day while drafting, you can equip Night Shield to ignore the negative effects of any one red room. For 8 coins. Okay, that's not bad. May use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. Ooh. 32 coins, but dang. Alright. Knock the locks off chests and trunk. Ooh, it's a sledgehammer. Oh, new gas star. Okay. Well, I guess we'll get one of these. Yes, please. And I guess we'll get one of these. Cool. Not bad. Oh, sweet. Huh. Well, let's see here. That blocks off so much. We'd have to get 2 rooms that go straight through. It won't have any dice to do it. If we take the utility closet. Yeah, I don't think I'm willing to risk that, unfortunately. That would have been real nice, though. Aha! Okay, that just blocked it off anyway, but I really want to use that double shot thing. Because I haven't gotten to yet. So, that might kill the run anyway, but... Now I've got extra money. Which probably won't matter, but that's okay. And we changed the pump room, so... If we restart and get the tomb, it won't really matter, because we can go and check out what's down there. Alright. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. Alright. Fair enough. Let's see if we get the tomb. May have gotten overexcited there, but it's fine. I don't know what the odds of drawing the tomb are anyway. What, like 1 in 9, something like that, probably? I guess I could check. Outer room? No, how do I check? Outer rooms. 1 in 8. Okay, so 3 in 8. That's not bad. That armory's pretty fancy, though. I like that. Yes. Okay. We got the tomb. Now we go down into the tomb. The door should be open already. That door needs to be opened by this guy. And what do we have? What is this? Really? Really? Needs to be 1 higher? Alright. Well, darn. What a waste. Okay. That's fine. Now we know. Just needs to be 1 step down from the top. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Maybe I'll just take the things that give items early on. Like that. Frickin' key card, which I can never find. I suppose you're going to give me security now too, huh? That would be nice. I would appreciate that. Earn money and spread money, huh? Or key. Key is nice. So is having a library and maybe a bookstore. Parlor is also nice. Spare green room is also nice. All of these are kind of nice. Maybe I'll just go straight. Everything else already has northward facing stuff. What happens if I just keep going? Yes. Do another one. Great chance of finding items in green rooms. I like that. Metal detector, like that. Greenhouse. Ooh, yes. Good combo. Not bad. And a sledgehammer. And something else somewhere. A flower that grew a gem in it. Oh, multiple flowers that grew gems in it. And a shovel. And more stuff? No, okay. Well, cool. That wasn't bad at all. Maybe we find the broken handle now? There's more stuff, huh? Oh, there it is. Cool. Alright. Well, I feel sufficiently geared up. Sure, take my money. See if I care. Parlor goes north. So let's see what we get for the den. If we get a good dead end room, that would be ideal. No, of course not. Ah, boy. Do I just have to take bedroom there? I think so. Did I get anything for this? No. Darn. Okay. What I'm trying to do, trying to see if I can get some more dead end rooms. Well, apparently I can. That wasn't what I was hoping for, though. That was very rude. But let's go back to the tomb. At least if we draft the armory, we can get the axe this time. If my math is correct. Which it probably isn't. I mean, that's questionable at best, but yes. Okay, cool. All right, so we've got enough gold to buy one of the fancier things if we run across it. Oh, there's dirt here. Is there dirt anywhere else in here? Oh, there are. Just completely missed those. Anything else? Dirt, nope. Dirt over here, nope. Back here? Nope. Candles, though. What about here? No. Back here? No. Okay. Just a couple spots. Pretty sure there weren't any down that way. I mean, obviously, I've been wrong before, but I'm not going to go check the entire way unless we run out of things to do. Then we can go take a look. I'm bummed about that pump room, though. Like, I was pretty sure I had it spot on so the boat would be at the right level. But I guess not. Not that way. This way. Oh. Did I just completely miss you last time? Wild. I mean, kind of might as well. Okay. What have we got? Oh, right. Puzzle. Alright. Maybe... Okay. That's... Okay. Box next to this is false. Box next to this contains the gems. Okay. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Yeah. Because that was the only statement that actually gave a location for gems. So, maybe not the way you're supposed to do it, but whatever. Gold all around. Turnips all around. Man, eating raw turnips cannot be pleasant. Just dug out of the ground, not even washed off. Okay. Well, hallway's pretty good. Pantry would have gone north, but hallway does open up multiple ways to get to here, and then multiple down rooms as well. Each time you dig a room, unlock all the doors in that room. Yes, please. Yes, please. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh. We've got pictures. We've got cat. Okay. Hello. Oh, we can pet it. Oh, excellent. Hi. Oh, one more. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, that one's eating. That one's empty. Oh. Okay. Cloister. Feels like kind of a waste, but... Code check may just be better. Because we could drop off the access card once we're done using it. Hopefully. So at least we know it's somewhere in the rooms that are being drawn. Okay. Hallway will work. One extra item. Sure. Alright. One die, one key, one sleeping mask. Not bad. Could be worse. Alright. And let's just use that key we just got. Why not? Aquarium. Ooh. Ooh, all of these are good. Oh, jeez. Okay. Studio's a dead end. We probably don't want that. Aquarium gives us more ways north, but patio, if we can make it back to the other side, will give us a ton of gems. Oh! Oh! The dog's kicking. Wow. Okay. Sure, I'll take all that. Shovel and battery pack and maybe broken lever? Yeah. Yeah. No, I've seen that one before. It's not like they don't give you the combination, it's just getting the stuff that's difficult. Yeah, let's go aquarium, why not? Ooh, yes. Broken lever. Wait. We have broken lever and we have the greenhouse. Cool. Okay. Excellent. And we got a key. And... oh, there's no fish. Oh, right. We drained the aquariums. That's my bad, fish. Oh, hold on. That's the patio. There's an X in front of the grill. That's... what, the veranda? Are there pots out on the veranda? I don't think so. That's probably the laundry room, presumably. Anything special in there? No. Okay. Huh. The archives and that cabinet, apparently. And then the boudoir and nothing? Is this supposed to be something? No, that can't be right. And the other ones are pretty obvious. Alright, well. We're right next to the patio. We gotta go to the greenhouse anyway. So... oh. File cabinet key. Okay. Well, it probably goes to the archives. And if we don't draft the archives, maybe we stick in the code check. Although, once the microchips were dug up, they stayed dug up. I wonder if that happens to this too. Because then we just need to draft the patio, and that's not that hard. Alright, as told, you had gems for me. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, take my money. And thank you. And thank you. Cool. Alright. Gems in here. Yep. Thank you. Alright, now we just need to go straight on up. Well, cloister's kind of expensive, but we got the gems for it. Dead end of some kind? Oh, commissary. That's probably useful. Yeah, give me everything you got. What do you got? So, gems, great. Key, fantastic. Banana, sure. Couple bananas in our key. Sure, another key. Okay. Well, that might didn't go quite as far as I was hoping, but you know what? That's fine. We got plenty. Ah, and a workshop. Nice. Well, we don't have the broken lever anymore. That's right. Didn't have the battery anyway. Where's the item around here? This way? Nope. No. Oh. There's just the actual item. Okay. Can I make anything? Pick sound amplifier. Interesting. Detector shovel. Okay. Oh, nope. Okay. That doesn't do anything. Okay. So we got a detector shovel or a lockpick. What does this do? Do you know what that does? I want a detector shovel since we're getting a lot of dig spots today. So maybe that means we've already used up all of them. I don't know. Can't remember which ones I've already made and which ones I haven't. Greater chance of finding golden keys. Much greater chance of finding golden keys while digging. Yeah. Okay, great. It works for me. Heck yeah. Hallway, please. Nope. Key. Wow. The lockpicks actually work twice in a row? Okay. Alright. So. I mean, we don't need the Great Hall. I mean, take the passageway. Do we need the passageway? Don't need the passageway. Could just do the... No, you know what? Let's just use the Great Hall. Why not? Hello, special room. Wait, nope. Gold. Okay. Now, what do you got for me? To continue up, you must go down. Got it. That's the basement key? That's the basement key. Okay. Alright. Back to the basement. Does that work? Oh, fascinating. Cool. Alright. Right. Basement. Foundation. You know what? I'd like some bananas for the road, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright. That was exciting. Special key, please. Alright, who wants to go into the creepy basement first? Okay. Alright. I don't trust anybody that just stores random liquids in their basement. In jars. Okay, cool. Guess we go through here. And then we go through here. And, right, the bright blinking green button probably does something, huh? How does this work then? That goes there and then that goes like that. Oh, and then this goes, okay. Got it. Got it. It's this one that has to go this way. Yep. Cool. And then we get get this one to come back just a little bit. No? Okay. So that's just it, huh? Or is there another one that I have to pull over here? There's one right there. How do I get to that one? Oh. Okay. I don't suppose any of these filing cabinets are the ones I have the key for, right? Would be nice. It's one of those weird looking walls again. Alright, nothing I can do there. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. So we gotta drag this all the way back here. And lower it, presumably. I mean, that's a table. I can climb up on a table. It's gonna be more sturdy than climbing over random boxes that I don't know what's in them or how long they've been down here. Just saying. This goes over this way. Except I need to be on that side, so this actually has to go like that. Then this can go like that. Then this can just go like that. Okay. Up the stairs and yeah. Yep. Across the bridge. Down here, grab this. And that covers that little box right there. Don't have to raise it? Oh, there we go. Okay, then this can go back. What the heck was that? Sounded like the metal detector just went off. Am I just hearing things? Weird. Okay. Then we can grab this. Okay. Now across the bridge and down to whatever this is, I guess. 100 bells, Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. Okay. I need the magnifying glass. What does that say? What does that say? Dang it. Okay. Well, we know those ones already. That's fair. North River is underground, which is, you know, bodes well for where we are right now. Big button. Okay. Now, we just have to fall down, apparently. Cool. Okay. Convenient. And that takes us back to the lake, huh? Oh, wait. What? Oh, we're on the other side of the lake. Oh. Okay. Well, now we're talking. So we're here. Okay. That doesn't really help. Looks like there's another doorway here? Yes. Yeah, we've been down here before. This way? Yeah. Okay, there's another thing over there. What does this do? Okay, that also turns the lever. Cool. That's probably where we're supposed to be, based on the, you know, big blue glowiness of it. Okay, so that just takes us right there, huh? What happens if we go back this way, though? Can we shortcut it at all? What's over here? Okay. Oh, hello. What's all this then? Okay, interesting. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR has informed me that we'll be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world, maybe one day. Still, there is a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it's vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. Maybe many generations before they are reopened. Okay. Interesting. Back this way? Yeah. Okay, so now we have a shortcut to get over here. There's gotta be something up there, right? Otherwise I wouldn't have a lever that goes up there. But let's check down here first. Okay. Tunnel. Weird red box with a light. Scenic view. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay. Oh, that's just open. Okay. Appreciate it. What have we got? Okay, well, first things first. Excellent. And that's the 46 door. Not bad, not bad. Now, okay, those just can't even be opened. Alright, fair enough. Now, please tell me I have enough steps to get back there without passing out. Oh, no, wait, I should have kept it like that. Whoops. Keep it going. Keep it going. There we go. Nice music. let's not screw this up. Yes. Yep. And straight on till morning. Oh, crap, do I need a key for this? No, yes. Awesome.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Yeah, I think we'd say we won. At least we reached the end of the game. I don't think we've discovered everything, but, you know, we got to room 46. Yeah, well, the music's a little louder than normal. I could drop it down a bit. It's a really interesting ending, because that is significantly different than the book. Well, that is very sweet. Yeah, we really sped around that past rank 5, didn't we? So wait, we didn't even need the boat to get over there. What's the point of that? The next day. New Game Plus? Hello. Open only an event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by the same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser. And in our case, growing into the title, the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with the accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Open Navarre, Herbert S. Sinclair. Huh. All of that, I didn't even get a raise in allowance. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. Alright. Full house trophy. Explorer's trophy. Okay. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. Alright. Lock all 8 realm sigils. Alright. So puzzle in room 8 on room 8. Okay. 46 in dare mode, 46 in curse mode, 46 in one day. How do you do that? We didn't even unlock the foundation until day 21. You have to unlock the pool room and then the pump room and then get the boat to go over there? Is that why there's the boat? It seems very difficult. Reach room 46 in under an hour, also very difficult. Browse the entire showroom. Okay. Diploma trophy is the classroom final exam. Trophy of trophies, complete the trophy case. Okay. Well. Well, I think we'll keep going with this. Might take a while. So maybe we'll 100% it, maybe not, but there's definitely stuff that I want to go out there and find before I stop playing. Shelter. Hovel. Root cellar. Let's do the hovel again. It's been a while since I tried this one. Got some dig spots. Like, first of all, there's all those walls that we can knock down. Which are probably just shortcuts, but why are they shortcuts? Oh, wait a second. No, that doesn't make sense. I was thinking maybe there's some way to shortcut it by knocking down those walls, and that's how you get to the... Oh, hello. That's how you get there in one day. Mount Holly gift shop. Souvenirs for sale. Very nice. Alright. What we got? Alright, well, we got a t-shirt. It looks nice. We got a lunchbox. When you reach rank 5 with lunchbox, gain half your dinner steps. Okay, great. Swim trunks. Pair of trunks, always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. A permanent addition to the pool. Okay. Dirigible blocks. Oh. Coming soon. Boo. Unlock dare mode. Okay, and blue tents. Can only be purchased after you have proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room. Alright, well, 8 trophies, that's step number 1, huh? Fair enough. Yeah, if they tease dirigible blocks this much, it better be good. Otherwise, I'm going to be very disappointed. So I guess the question is, which one should I go for first? Okay. Well, that has to be true. This can't be right. Okay. So if that's true, then it means the black box doesn't have them and the blue box doesn't have, so the white box has them. Yeah, but also I'm still struggling to see how dirigible blocks would fit in with a game like this. Like, what arcade would match the feel of Blueprints? Is my question. Because it sure doesn't feel like a very, arcadey type game. Sure, we'll get the salt shaker. It's also interesting that they decided not to release it. They decided not to release it with the main game, and I wonder why that is. Okay. Alright. Let's figure this out. So, of this guy, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so 8 of the long stride guy. Of the kid running, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the kid running. Of the lady, there's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 of the lady running. Or lady walking. Horses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that's 2 5s. And we got the guy with the umbrella, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I count these guys when I counted the guy walking? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So there's 11 of those guys. Cool. Horses 5 and this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? 1, it's 4, it's 5, that's 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. Alright, so that's the biggest number. Okay, and then if it's a combination of any of those, we can just brute force it. It's not that many numbers. So we got 14, 0, 5, 14, 0, 4, 14, 1, 1, then 14, 0, 8. Okay. 0, 5, 0. Oh, no. 0, 5, 1, 4. 0, 5, 0, 4. 0, 5, 1, 1. 0, 5, 0, 8. 0, 4, 1, 4. 0, 4, 0, 5. 0, 4, 1, 1. 0, 4, 0, 8. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 4. 1, 1, 0, 5. 1, 1, 0, 4. 1, 1, 0, 8. Okay. 0, 8, 1, 4. 0, 8, 0, 5. 0, nope. 0, 8, 0, 4. 0, 8, 1, 1. Huh. Alright. So it shouldn't be any of those. Unless I miscounted. I think I got them. Let's see here. Let me just do a quick double check. Guy with the umbrellas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, 15. Alright. Double check. Horses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lady is 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. And the other guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So, at least that makes it easy. I only have to check a few of them. Alright, so let's try it with 15. From the top. 0, 8, 1, 5. No. 1, 1, 1, 5. No. 0, 4, 1, 5. No. Oh, yep. Okay. Cool. 0, 4, 1, 5. Let me write that down. Number 6. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel, the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the inequity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios. Not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I've already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil, under red flags, a compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now, to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again, your Uncle Herbert. Okay. Alright, so he knew that Mom was leaving and doing something that presumably was dangerous out in the East. Ooh. Well, I would like that. I don't really want the dead end one on the day that I'm trying to fill up all of the rooms. Yeah, let's just not take that. It's fine. We don't need it. We don't have a sledgehammer yet either. Okay. Well, let's get the courtyard. That sometimes has sledgehammers in it. Like today. Sure, now the game decides to be nice. Okay. Let's go back through this way. Let's get the mail room. Don't think there's anything in there that's really worth going in and getting. Smash the locks on these. Alright, so we need to focus on gold, probably. At the rate we're going. If we want to get the stuff in the gift shop. Plus, at some point, we need to buy out the luxury showcase, I think is what it's called. That's going to be a lot. Although it does seem to vary depending on the day, so maybe some days there's cheaper items. Alright, yep, let's go ahead and get that. Get some extra salt in my diet. I mean, sure. It's 1 coin. Can't buy anything with that anyway. Security? Sure. Laboratory? Yeah, I guess. Probably need the nursery more. Yeah. Yeah, for paying for everything with steps, we probably need the nursery. Okay, so. How many steps is going down that waste? Because opening up the final room is probably useful. Like, it probably has items in there, I would think. Also, I want to see what else is on that tourney table thing. But that's going to severely limit our step count. That was kind of a weird visual. Oh, also we don't have the basement key, so this is probably a moot point. Oh, nope, never mind. All right, cool. Basement is open permanently, it seems. Okay. Well, now that we've got this, where? Okay, I want to go over there first of all. Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, this is where we fight the Balrog later, I guess. Mechanarium has one door for each... Wait, has one gear... Has one door for each gear room in your house. Sure. Sounds good. Okay. Right. Okay. Grim Reaper points to, like, right here, I think. Basement... Oh, yep. Okay. Basement has an exit out here to the train tracks, I guess. Torch chamber, rotating gear. 9 to north level. North lever. I thought that said level. Okay, that makes way more sense. Then there's one that goes back this way. Okay, yeah, because there's this little path right here. We went through this direction. And then that's the catacombs, right. That's where the minecart is. Okay. Cool. Fair enough. Oh, this doesn't have the writing on it. Shoot, what did that say? Alright, this is the point where we're going to have to start taking notes. Which would be a lot easier if I didn't completely break note spot this morning. But that's alright. He'll be up and running soon enough. Okay. So we turn this way, probably. Then this is... Okay, this lever rotates things that way. Yep, yep. Let's go ahead and... Wait. Do I have to go over there and then that's the one that raises up? How did I forget already? It was like 30 seconds ago. Right, I probably have to turn it so it's attached there. Okay. Let's give that a shot. So like this. And this. And this. But wait, we can't get up there. It's not like Huh. That's odd. Does that help us at all? Feels like it doesn't. I mean, we could turn it so that that goes to the other side, which is something, I guess. But we have to find the second story to this place, I guess. I don't see any doors there either. Is there stuff down below it? No? Dirt, it looks like. Huh, okay. Sure. Well, cross that bridge when we come to it. Is this permanently pulled now? Or do we have to do it every time? Have to do it every time, okay. Well, that's a bit annoying, but that's alright. It's not the longest walk ever. If there's a shortcut to get here, that'll be fine, but it still eats up like 10 steps. Just feels like a lot. Unless we start getting more permanent things that increase our step count. I mean, I guess we had like extra 20 steps when we cleared the game last time, so it's not that bad, but feels like it's going to be a strain on resources. That's all I'm saying. Alright, yeah, use the secret garden key. Let's get the garden out here. And it has a broken lever. Awesome. Alright, so I don't have the shovel, but I can combine it with the sledgehammer, which would be fun. And I feel like what we need now are special tools. I guess we go with this. Probably could backtrack and found food, but getting the extra item seems useful. Let's give this a shot. Okay, we'll hit that. You know, there's a security door in there. And let's see if we can't go find the breaker box before we have to go through there. And let's just bank on the breaker box being something we find. Why not? We haven't even gotten one of the permanent unlocks yet. If there's 4 of them. Maybe it's one of those things that you can buy in the gift shop. Did I do that correctly? I always feel like I don't confirm it. High and unlocked. Okay, yeah. No, that's what I want. Making sure it sticks. Banana. Salted banana. Always nice. Always good food. Guess there's no point in going back yet. Well, that's just generally unhelpful and all across the board. Grab that. We can get that. We can burn up a bunch of steps going back this way. But we can look for food on the way, which is always good. I want to see if there's anything worth buying in the commissary. Okay. So it doesn't replace it with other stuff. That's good to know. I was hoping there'd be a shovel in there, but looks like that's not going to happen. But that's okay. We didn't lose too much overall. That lunchbox, that's what we should be focusing on. Probably. Get the club sandwich. Although buying a bunch of bananas, maybe that's a better price? Effectiveness with the salt shaker? I don't know. Go in here, grab the apple. I read Hughes. I always had a book. Yeah, so the ending goes up to this page. Then I think the rest is different. Which is interesting. Quite like that little ending there. Alright. Well, what's through this door? Right, we have no idea. But this has 6 steps required, so hopefully, yep, the passageway. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so the secret passage. Which ones would actually be useful for us? Breaker box is blue, so that won't help. Bedrooms would be helpful. Hallways might be helpful. Oh, green rooms would actually be very helpful, in theory. If it gives us an item. Although I don't know what green rooms we still have aside from the cloister. I think the greenhouse has to be on the outside, so I don't think that one works. Could just go with the pantry. Get the food and the money. I think that's fine. What do we have out this way? Okay, that's not true. Okay, boiler room up this way. What needs powered? The lab. Need to try to draft a lab from here. There's a locksmith. That's kind of helpful. Servant's room is kind of helpful too. West Wing Hall doesn't look like it transmits power, unfortunately. Alright, any chance we get... Oh, showroom. And the freezer, huh? Yeah, sure. Okay, so to buy this out, we would need 160 gold. We've got 4, so we're pretty close. Like, we're most of the way there. But we might need to figure out some way to get some more. Pool room, yes. Because I would like to know what the heck that boat is used for. Morning room. Yeah, why not? Take some more gems that I can't use. But keys work. Do like some keys. Lab. Of course, there it is. Well, we can try to get some permanent bonuses or something. Like, if we get enough labs, and enough of those permanent... Spread dirt on the driveway. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. Huh. Do we just take the keys? Yeah, why not? As long as we get enough experiments, eventually we'll get tons of permanent gold. But sure seems like a slow way to do it. Okay, well, that's too bad. Let's take this and grab the items at least. Do we have a check-in? Not yet. If we got a check-in, maybe we could make something and check it in there. This is going to require longer-term planning, which is really not my strong suit. I'll just end the run right there. Doesn't really matter what we pick at this point. Can I get the conservatory in the corner? Yes. Good enough. Cool. Keys that I can't use, but I can change these around. Alright. I mean, the billiard room is helpful because it gives 2 keys, but is it really worth anything more than that? Like, maybe we bump that up to standard. I would like this to be very uncommon. Thank you. And the passageway can stay a commonplace. Okay, cool. Good enough. And our key. Yay. Just full of keys today. There's the shovel. Don't think we can do anything with it, but, you know. Maybe this is a turnip. Nope. Maybe... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that won't work. Is there anywhere where I could steal some extra food from? I don't think so. So I guess the only thing left that we can try is going here to here. Well, the drafting studio would have been nice, but we can get the bedroom. And that gives us enough to maybe get some turnips over here. Or maybe not. Hey, okay. Worth it. Alright, the one turnip. Well, do we care that much about trying to dig the foundation? Yeah, we may get enough gold to buy something from the luxury furniture, so sure. Yeah, or not. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Now, if we're lucky, we can still get to the antechamber and into the final room. That'll give us +2. Well, nope. That's all right. We can code check something. What we got? Salt shaker, lockpick kit, compass, broken lever. Maybe we put the broken lever in there? So we don't have to find it later? I mean, it's something that we can't really use until later in the run anyway. So yeah. Okay, well. Good enough. And let's see if we can't get one more good day in. Alright, day 25. Which means what? 23 more days till Christmas? Something like that? Oh, I never did go back and check that safe when we did the shelter. Oh well. Gotta say, it's a pretty nice climate. If this is like early December. Like they've got fir trees, but it doesn't look that cold or snowy outside. Water's still running, so it's not frozen. Ooh. Do we shrine it up? Or do we go tool shed? Well, I was going tool shed specifically because I was hoping to get some of the combinable items. That one is... I don't think the watering can is. But we'll see. We shall see. Guess we get the keys early. Getting an early metal detector isn't bad. Ooh. Okay. Brass compass and 2 gems. Okay, well, not bad. Not bad at all. There's all that small print that I still can't read. Maybe I should have checked in a magnifying glass. I don't suppose you're selling a magnifying glass today, are you? Nope. That was a nice thought. Okay, you know what? Look, I robbed the storeroom. Give me some stuff. Okay, now let's do the observatory. Ooh. Oh. Well, the sale would have been nice earlier, but that's okay. I mean, we do have the sledgehammer already. If we find the battery, that's why I should check in here. Although the battery does seem to spawn mostly in the workshop. So, maybe that's less important. Corridor, so we actually have places to go. Courtyard, so we actually have places to go. Oh. And things to water. Things to smash. No shovel though, huh? Disappointing. Let's do the drawing room. Hey, but now this is open. It's actually useful now. Could do the wine cellar for 3 gems. The music room to get the keys. Or I could redraw. Kind of want something going north if possible. Boiler room, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Security. Dark room. Let's go security. Security have power? Yeah, security gets powered. Yeah, we need more doors going north. I bet the pool doesn't get power. The archives does. I really hate when it does that. Okay. Okay, the parlor. That's something at least. Planetarium, huh? What I'm looking for is the lab. Because the lab has that thing that needs to be powered. Does power run through the foundation? No, there's no way, right? Ah, the garage. Hmm. All right. Okay. Okay, so that's gotta be false. So then that can be true, and that can be true. Which makes the gems here. Sure, libraries are also useful. Let's get some libraries. Library, please. And, oh, this is the art drafting book. Okay, cool. Death of drafting. All right. A fear every architect faces. Suddenly you realize there's only a single path available for expansion. All right. Okay. So the Angel of Death is Draxus. All right, good to know. Dead end is a room that lacks another door by which to exit. Okay. Don't be afraid of drafting a few dead ends. Sure. Okay, yeah. Finding shops, masking enough steps will allow for return to the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. Sure. Makes sense. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms that are draftable outside of the house. All right. On a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritize acquiring gems to pay for extra classroom floor plans, whereas on a hovel day, they will focus entirely on getting lots of extra steps. Makes sense. Okay. Grounds for termination. The groundkeeper's toolshed is often a great draft choice to find useful items like a shovel or sledgehammer. Even better items can be found at the trading post. That is, if you have something valuable to offer. Okay. Most of the vegetables and fruits obtained from the locals are preserved in the subterranean cellar. Cool. Okay, and then the shelter. Sure. What else? Shrine. Oh, cool. All right. Blessings of the Tinkerer. Whenever you draft a mechanical room to your current experiment. All right. Time for a snapshot of that. Dead end contest. Oh, the sweepstakes. Okay. Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day and you could win 200 gold and the trophy of sweepstakes. Dead end contest, something open to legal, something of... Okay. Top 5 dead ends. Attic, study, coat check, hovel, secret passage. Cool. Okay. Excellent. So now we know how to do the sweepstakes. That's cool. And bookshop? Maybe? Maybe bookshop? No. That's right. Okay. Whew. Alright. So that's 170 coins in a single go that we need. So we can't just count on it being one amount. Wow. The shovel can spawn in here? Okay. I don't hate it. Okay. We don't have a key card. We can go secret garden here. Get a bunch of extra stuff. Extra steps, nice. Where's this? Oh, there it is. Alright, pull this lever. Alright, we didn't go down to the basement and unlock that door. Alright. Oh, that's weird. Guess we can go back to the foundation, that's fine. First, let's see where this goes. That's not bad. Let's grab that. Alright, well. Doesn't really matter, I guess. And the car keys are back in circulation, yay. Okay. There. We can spread some gold, we spread some food. Maybe we can get some money going here. And we don't have to worry about going back and opening up the basement, because, well, actually, hold up. Okay, well, isn't that interesting then? Okay, cool. Of course the workbench is here. Of course. And of course that's there. Why not? Give me that power hammer. Can also knock down weaker brick walls. Alright, well. Looks like we've got some constructions to do here. You're a brick wall that looks weak. No offense. Ooh. Okay. It's a moon. Alright, neat. Does this do anything else? What if I do it pointing the opposite direction? Wait. What? Huh. Okay. Well, isn't that interesting? So the secret garden can unlock the west and the east entrances now? I do this. Okay. Alright, well, I'm just going to take a quick snapshot of that as well. Let's go ahead and just, yeah. Yeah. That seems like it could be important to later on. Alright, what else? What else has weak walls? We know the basement does. We need the key card to get through, though. So we'll have to go back to the chapel. Let's see here. We have the car keys for the garage. We've got to go down to the basement. The basement definitely has one of those walls that looks weird. What else had the walls that look weird? Well, let's start with the foundation of the garage. And we'll work our way back from there. Be extra careful of any potential. Okay, hang on. Chronograph. That might be useful. Tomorrow rooms. I don't think the silver spoon is going to be useful. And I don't think we can get enough money for the other ones. But we'll see. Oh, banana over here. Don't mind if I do. Apple. I think that's kind of a wash, actually, for steps, but that's fine. Got a key. We've got a nail. Oh, a treasure map. We haven't actually dug one of these up yet. Where's that? Boiler room? 4 up. Chapel. 5 up. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Let's go get the chapel now. Now let's see what that thing actually does. Cool. Thank you. Right. This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Right. Right through the pews. $25 gold and 3 gems. Okay. Okay. Well now. Oh, and more right here. Well, maybe we can buy some stuff from the luxury place. Oh, crap. Greenhouse was one of the other places. Hope this doesn't cut off. Potential way of going. Oh. Is it because we turned on the water that now those gems are appearing? That would make sense. Lockpick and metal detector, sure. Turnip, sure. Old can, whatever. Wall. Oh. Okay. The original gardener's logbook. Correspondence envelopes. Interesting. Okay, well, this opens up a second exit. That's cool. Weird. February 1992 when I got fired. Okay. Oh, when I get fired. Fair. This is a record of my many indiscretions and lapses of judgment. Should this logbook ever be found, know that my guilt is exceeded only by my failings. Okay. My responsibility, right. Okay, that would be the day. This logbook, many years overdue, will serve as a record of some of my duties. Okay, not many more years yet to come. Made a truly remarkable discovery in my role of Mount Holly horticulturist. Okay. A species of flower with a fruit that resembles a gemstone in every detail. Ah, okay. Despite the creation of this flower being my proudest accomplishment to date, my joy was slightly curbed when I was informed by Randolph Moore that my employer's company, Cinca, had decided to deny my request to announce my discovery to the public. Okay. This decision was absolute rubbish. Poured my heart and soul to this project. So I suspected they wanted the flower to serve primarily as a cheap way to produce resources for special floor plans. Sure. I had high hopes for this logbook. Okay. Find it difficult to find the motivation to continue in my work. I get it. My daily that when I see the houseplants slowly dying is my rake my rounds. Okay. Really should have quit. My ambition has been reignited. I overheard, perhaps with some prodding, that the employee contracts for the staff are kept in the Baron's private office on the 10th rank. Uh-huh. Number 46, north of the antechamber. Alright. If there's a 10th rank, it's impossible to perceive its existence from the outside. Alright. Security has only gotten tired in the years after Mary's disappearance. Sure. So the Baron had remote access levers installed in several rooms of the house. I already know the location of 3 of these levers, as one was recently installed in the greenhouse and another 2 were installed in the secret garden. It's almost like they were choosing green rooms just to tempt me. It appears each antechamber door has one primary access lever in addition to a redundancy in another location. Ah! The weight room, the secret garden, and the mechanarium. Huh. Okay. So there's a lever in the weight room. Interesting. Sealed in January after deal in Reddington fell through. Deal in Reddington fell through. All right. Hidden chamber in one of the outer rooms. Right. Large vat and copper still. Right. Okay. We've been there. May yet find a use for the sugar beets and potato stores rotting away in the roof cellar. Okay. Alcohol. Great. Finally discovered the location of one of the north levers. It's a deep underground in a location so far removed from any of the estate's plant life that I had been discovered. Wait. Location so far removed from any of the estate's plant life that had I been discovered, I would have been completely vulnerable without any excuse but curiosity to offer my captor. Okay. Got it. Sinclair's inner sanctum. Mm-hmm. No turning back now. After finally reaching the objective I'd been working toward for the last 4 months. Took more than just my contract. Found something that I knew could give me the chance to make back some of the money I felt was owed to me, and I grabbed the opportunity without really considering the consequences. Given that there is now only one missing file in the staff contracts, I have unwittingly left an incriminating trail leading back to me. My only hope is that they consider it too obvious to be plausible. Sure, that's usually works great. Okay. Huh. So was he the writer of that red letter that was like, oh, we're blackmailing you, but we feel bad about it. Feel real bad about it. Right. To the foundation. I wonder if that hole in the floor is permanent now. Hold on 1 second. We never figured out what this did, right? But we can activate it like this. And it's a red box with a light. And we've seen a red box with a light. Also see an orange. Hello, orange. How did I go the wrong way again? Oh well. Got some fruit from it, so. Whatever. Everything works out in the end. Still haven't found that key to get into that file cabinet again. Okay, so if we go back here, there's a weird looking wall right here. Am I right? Right, that's what we just did. Excavation progress is going smoothly. Cruise spears are higher than they have been in weeks. Great. Installation of the boiler, which has been a godsend. Right, okay, cool. So that connection is intentional. Alright, now we can get out here. Okay, cool. So that goes directly there. Neat. And can we just smash the boxes with the hammer? Can we just smash it with a hammer? Anything? No, okay. Alright. Well, back this way then. Days in this game get lengthy when you're not just trying to get to the last room. Cool, my tennis shoes kicked in there. Tennis shoes kicked in there. Now, if we go all the way down here, pull this lever. Then we go all the way back up here. Thank you, tennis shoes. And go this way. That's on. Oh, we have to push it. That would help. Ooh. Cool. Okay. And this is the second level, right? Right? Excellent. Okay, now we need to figure out what the heck we're going to do. Okay, so there's only two options, so we need to rotate it once and we need to rotate it 4 times. Okay. Let's go figure out how to do that then. I guess we can just do it from here, right? Makes it easy enough. Okay, there's that symbol again. Oh, well that would have been convenient. Entry level is at 6. Well, let me write that down. Dock level 12. Entry level 6. What does that mean? Nope, sorry, dock level 13. Let's not make that same mistake again. And then 0 for full drain. I don't know how we're supposed to do that. After 10 days of pumping water up from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here. And as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. Our water supply is no longer limited. We can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. Steam-powered hoists at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. What were they digging here exactly? Like, why are they digging to the center of the earth? Okay. Well, we know these go up. And those go left to right. Okay, so... like, nope. Like that. Then like that, then like that, then like that, then like that. Yeah. Cool. 2 more gold. Then 3 more turns. It's wild how much content there is after you open the final door. Like now there's 8 more doors we have to open. And all of this stuff. And we have to fight the Balrog. Probably. Presumably. What's this? What's this? Okay. We got an 8 there, which is weird. Got an M. Got an S. Got an A, we've got an E. Do we have a P over here? No, we've got a Y. To just May 8. Yep. Cool, 1 gem. Oh, number 1. Alright. Dear Baron Sinclair, to begin with, my name is Worth Laud. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1918. The former having died last month at the advanced old age of 89, may he sleep in Sunash. He left behind his widow, 7 children, and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life towering above us in solemn silence, like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron. Not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family he took with him underground. His otherly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, not to be nearly as discreet and considered with their words. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences reminiscences, yeah, might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age. The volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now me, I'm not a presumptive man, and I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house to host secrets of this magnitude. Yet I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. Wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps, if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await a response from your lordship. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter, and we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. Okay. Cool. Oh, new thing. Treasure trove. Permanent +5 for each time you've drafted the treasure trove? Yeah, I would like to add that to my pool, thank you. An authentic black print. The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all. Uncover the first spire. It wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in, a dark trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Orindia. Oh. There's an entire freaking castle down here. Alright. How do we get to that? I would like to know. It's on that side, right? Is there a door that goes out through this way? No. No, no. Okay. Maybe one of the doors in back does it. One of the 8 doors next to that last handle. Alright, well, we smashed some things with the hammer. Is there anything else we can smash with the hammer? That would be worth smashing. Archives, that nothing I could think of. Boiler room, nope. Den, nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I think that's all the smashing we do. We can try to get back into the final room. Maybe find a pump room. Those are both options we have at our disposal. Alright, let's go up through here. Angle left. And what can we afford now? That would have been nice, but the ornate compass is probably... Well... Drafting more tomorrow rooms would be cool. But I think the compass is our best bet for getting into the final room at this point. Then we take a little right turn right here. Go down. Oh, right. That was a security door. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice that the microchips had different symbols on them. Like full moon and a 3/4 moon. No. Half moon. Ish. Oh, darn. I should have gotten the timepiece. Huh. I mean, we can try some more keys in here, just on the weird off chance that maybe there's an access key in here. I don't think that's how that works. No, that shouldn't be how that works. Is there anything else we can combine here? Nope. Nope. Oh. Right, detector shovel, we've done that before. Ornate compass doesn't combine with anything. Security doors are a real pain in the rear. Let's see. I think that's it. To be fair, we're coming up on time. Wow, it's one day, took an entire hour practically. Alright. Any good spots to log out at? Nothing that gives us any permanent bonuses or anything like that. Oh, code check. Yeah, let's go drop something off in the code check. Do we have... No, we don't. Oh, we can drop off the power hammer in the code check. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Or the ornate compass. Ooh. Okay. Well, now I don't know which one's better. I mean, the power hammer is only really useful for smashing open walls. And I feel like we've gotten most of them, that I can remember at least. I think there's one in, like, the weightlifting room. But, also, does that remove the hammer from circulation? Because that would suck. Yeah, maybe we drop off the compass. Old shoe. Yep. I think this is the only room with a fireplace that actually works, which is weird. Ding. I would like to store this, please. Cool. Now we have one of the luxury items. Awesome. All right. Well, let's call it a day there. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I think we'll just keep playing this until, we either run out of things to discover or another game catches my eye. I don't think there's anything announced yet that I'm super excited about, but I do have quite a few things on my list that I want to get to, so I don't want to spend too much time on this game, but I am rather enjoying it. And there's a few games coming up in Q2 of this year that look pretty good, but none of them have release dates yet, so who knows when they'll actually come out. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time on Tuesday. We're doing Tuesdays and Thursdays now, so have a good week, everyone. See you later. What's Desert Storm or whatever? I didn't hear anything about that, but I'll take a look. I'll take a look and get back to you. All right. Good night, everyone.